Okay, what we're looking at here is a cabinet, basically, is what I'm going to call it. I got these brand new in the box from Habitat for 15 bucks a piece. And I'm doing some modifications to them, and I'll explain why. All right, so if you look at the back of the drawer right here, that has to be ripped down to 2 1/4 inches, which I've done one of these just to see how it was going to work. And as you can see, that's 2 1/4 inches. All right, what that does is allow the, oop, shut the door. Shut that door. Okay, so once I get that cut down, it allows me to put a shelf in here. And the way I'm doing the shelf is these boards came with it. I believe they go right here on the side. The holes kind of line up. But I'm not going to use them there. I'm cutting them down to 18 inches. And I'm putting one here and one over here. And those are what's going to support the shelves. All right, so when I put those in there, I take this block of wood that I wrote up on and I stick it right there. Then I put that black strip here, and then I drill 2 holes. Once I drill the holes, I put a couple bolts through there to hold that in place. And then I take some of that scrap southern yellow pine and I make the shelf. So what I'm trying to say is these, in this condition, are basically useless. I mean, I keep forgetting to close the doors. You know, you got a nice drawer here. Then you open the cupboard doors. And that's what you got. So I don't know why it was designed that way. But in order for me to use them, I want the drawer and I want a shelf where I can put stuff in the cabinets. So that's the project we're into today. I will figure out where I'm going to mount these after I get them all modified, and we'll go from there. Okay, we got the holes drilled. As you can see, the spacers right there. The bolts coming through with the washer on it. And there's a washer and the head of the bolt on the other side. So basically, I start the nuts. At this point I can remove the spacer, and we'll do the same thing over here on this side. And I'll take the gun and tighten down them bolts. Alright, I got all 3 of them with shelves in them now. There's 2 there. We got 1 back here. Let me go around back. I want to show you something here. Found this sticker while I was working on these guys. See if we can zoom in on that. It says for display only. So evidently that's the reason they didn't have a shelf in them. They were for display only. Now I took some of that cedar wood from the swing sets and I used it to make a base, and I'll show you that. I angle cut it, and it's the exact dimensions of one of those lockers. So I'm going to set this on the floor to keep those up off the floor, and then I'm going to stack them 3 high, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. Alright, so here's how it turned out. All 3 of them stacked nice and neat. And in all actuality, I have 1 more of these still in the box in the attic of the other garage. So that turned out pretty decent. Let's take a quick look here. We got the drawer, which I gotta sweep the sawdust out, and then we got the cupboard with the shelf. So make a nice little storage compartment. Alright, with that in mind, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and have a great weekend.